Welcome to another episode of Just Ask Pottsy, the show where we ask Gary Potts questions and he answers them. Today's iPad guest is Tom Crilly. And now, your host, Rayo.
All right. We get some new verses.
All right.
In our theme song today. Ready? Whether your game is gin or Yahtzee, roll the dice and just ask Pottsy. Don't get in a plane and do a kamikaze. Your chances are better if you just ask Pottsy. If really hard questions is all you've got, see, don't friggin' worry about it, just ask Pottsy. If you're clumsy in your life and you make lots of dropsies, here's a guy who can help, just ask Pottsy. If you don't have a filter and you need to make a coffee, call up the number and just ask Pottsy. There's all kinds of ways to be nice or naughty. To learn all about it, just ask Pottsy. Are you bored of co-viding and tired of Yahtzee? 8:30 Sunday night, just ask Pottsy. If you're unsure why your guts are rotty, sober up, then just ask Pottsy. Okay, welcome to Just Ask Pottsy, the show where we ask Gary Potts questions and he answers them. Today featuring the gong. Thank you for the new verses, Danielle, Buck, Tanya, and Liz. And if anybody wants to send in some more verses to our theme song, please send them right in. We started with 2. Last week we're up to 8. We want to keep going.
Keep going. Yeah.
How many pages?
Looking for a hit.
Yeah.
Looking for a hit.
So the longer the better.
Yeah.
What's new, Gary?
Good week. Sort of. I'd like to offer condolences to everybody in Nova Scotia in light of recent news. And we're going to kind of dedicate a lot of the show to a very dear old friend, Anne Deschamps. Thanks. Where's our guy?
Absolutely. Well, we're gonna invite up our iPad guest right now.
Ah, there he is.
Here we are on the same couch because we live together and we are isolating together, but we want to get another buddy up here too. So, see if he's home. Hello. I think he's there.
I think he's hiding.
Tom, what's up? Okay, well, let's
Hello, Tom.
yeah.
Maybe try again.
Okay, let's try him again.
Off to a slow start here, folks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Building momentum.
We have time. We have time. We're not in a rush.
Yeah. Ah.
Hello.
Oh no.
Oh man.
All right, well, maybe while you're getting this queued up, I can ask the first question, which is coming in from Buck Tingley.
Uh-oh.
Buck said, how do you feel about having your own YouTube show?
It's a lot of fun. Considering it's the second time ever. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I think it's only going to get more fun. Well, especially in this day and age.
He said, how long can you see this going on for?
I don't know. What do you think, Ray? 15, 20 years?
At least. Here he is. Hello.
How's that?
Tommy.
Oh,
Okay. Here we go. How's it going, Tom? Hello.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Poor connection.
Yeah. Okay.
That was a good, couple seconds, though. Buck also wants to know if you consider doing this 2 days a week.
2 days a week?
I would consider, Sunday night this time. And I
think we have plenty to say in once a week.
Oh, I'd consider a completely adult version on a Thursday or Friday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Why not?
For kids on Sunday. Hey, Tommy boy.
After the kids go to bed.
Hey, how's it going? I can hear you now.
Perfect.
Welcome. We had a little difficulty getting a hold of you, but here you are. What's new?
Not too much. Just staying indoors like we're supposed to.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah. How about you guys?
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much the same thing,
Except for, out with the dog every now and again and go for a walk. Yeah. Alone.
Yeah. Cool. But overall, you're keeping up okay?
Oh yeah. It's just the routine now, right? Almost. I hate to say it. I'm almost used to it.
Yeah. What day is it?
No idea.
Yeah.
I only know it's Sunday because I'm supposed to be at the jam right now.
Right.
Yeah. Should be about starting right about now.
It is. Just about set one time.
That classic 10, 11 minutes late.
What would Andrew be starting with tonight, Tom? What do you think?
For starters, it would probably be some sort of blues and B flat, but guaranteed you could put money down on this that the third song of the first set is going to be up the line.
Always the third song.
Just about.
Isn't there?
That is the majority of the time. That is it. Sometimes it's second, but you could almost put money down that it's the third.
So we might be right at up the line time right this minute.
Not quite.
It's very possible.
Yeah.
Yep. He's definitely said 1, 2. You know what to do by this point.
Hey, Tom, do you have a question for Gary?
I do. Gary, I wanted to know if you could tell your fan base about one of your terrible gigs that you remember. Like a really good story of some sort of colossal disaster.
Wow. It's been a couple. Not really a train wreck, but certainly lots of fender benders.
Yeah.
Okay. On a Sunday night at Bearley's, I think, Andrew was in. And Matt wasn't there, but Maura was. I think Andrew was filling in. And we got a harp player up. And even if I could remember his name, I wouldn't say it. Professional courtesy. So this guy talked to Andrew on the first break. Yeah, said, okay, yeah. So he got up and he had a harp. Andrew gave him the mic. Andrew said, you do 12 off the top. The guy's like, okay. And he played 12 off the top. He played the next 12 off the top and the next 12 after that. And it just
wouldn't stop playing.
Andrew actually turned him down in the PA thinking that might help. And it didn't. He kept going. And I reached over with my right stick and did boom, toot, boom, click. Just shut the amp off completely.
Then what did he do?
He kept playing. Yeah.
Undeterred.
You
gotta love that spirit.
My favorite part about the Sunday Jam is how you never know what's going to happen there, and it applies to just about every aspect of the evening.
Now that being said, you got to be pretty bad if we're only going to get you up for one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
That's the sign.
That's the sign. Right there.
There's a couple of questions coming in here.
First of all, Tom, Dave Campbell's wearing the same shirt as you right now, Tom. He says he's not even joking.
Love it, Dave. Awesome album, awesome band.
Great
Awesome
shirt.
crowd.
So we've got a question coming in from Keith Hallett, and I know he tried to get a couple in last week, and I don't know why I didn't see them, but this one is a good one. Sobeys or Superstore, and why?
Generally for me, Superstore, unless Sobeys has a fantastic deal on.
Why?
What's the
Personally,
kicker?
they haven't really impressed me the last 2-3 years at all.
Oh,
What doesn't impress you?
Pricing. Yeah, quality, pricing's a little high on some stuff. You know.
Sobeys, you mean?
oh, so you're
kind of like Superstore.
and there's your answer.
All right.
I think it's time to crack into the board. Tom, it's behind you. You can't see it, but can you see it in the laptop?
Yeah, I got it going up on the screen here, so I get to pick a category. Is that how it works?
No. We are picking at random. We're rolling the dice. Roll the dice and just ask Pottsy. We're going to roll the dice to pick category from 1 to 6, and then once again to pick a question from 1 to 6. So here we go. Category number 4 is Reading Rainbow.
Uh-oh.
And this is all about asking Gary questions about his reading history, books he's reading now, things like that. Gary is always reading, so there's plenty to ask him about. What are you reading right now?
A Leslie Carew novel, Hit and Misses, Canadian novelist. Pretty funny. You'd actually probably like it, Tom, because they all live in Montreal.
Oh,
Yeah, 4 girls and women in the book. You get a little preamble of how they all met, and it won't ruin it for you by telling you this little bit. But yeah, all 4 of them are in Montreal. And
It's Quebec.
But it's pretty good. It gets moving after about the first 30 pages. It's pretty funny. You can really see these 4 middle-aged women in New York City for the first time. Don't know what the hell's going on. They accidentally killed somebody. It's great.
What's it called? What's it called again?
Hit and Misses.
Hit and Misses.
Misses.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Cool. Julie, do we have any chat questions at the moment?
Yeah. Shirley Jackson asked a question a little while back. She asked, "Who is the nicest band leader you've ever had?" That might be a it might be a bit of a loaded question, but yeah.
By band director from grade 8 to senior high school.
Aw, that's sweet.
Yeah, he was also a son of a bitch.
Elaborate.
At times. Well, you know, little bits of whiplash creep in sometimes. Yeah. So, yeah, it was a good experience.
Right on.
But he's the guy that he was so driven as a I guess he would have been mid 35 when he started teaching, 33 maybe, and I was like in grade 8 or something. And but he was extremely driven for a few years.
Learned a lot from him.
But he wanted, the best you could get out of the band because he wanted to win some awards. And then, we talked after high school a few years, and he was like, I don't know why I was so good. I'm like, well, I don't either, but boy, he sure taught everybody a lot who stuck with it.
Cool. What was his name?
Eugene Hay. Good native Truro fella.
Eugene Hay.
Eugene Hay.
I forgot to mention the music that if you were here early, we were listening to some new tunes from Wrong Planet Band, from Charlottetown, PEI. Norm Love, Steve Love, and Craig Neek, and this is brand new. It's a beautiful vinyl. They just they recorded it here on Portland Street at Joel Plaskett's studio. These are available, $20 plus shipping. If you want one of these babies, message the channel or even just tell us in the comments and we'll read them later and we'll definitely hook you up. Some pretty cool, you didn't hear Tom, but it's like some pretty good surf rock, really good album.
Actually, I was sitting with the YouTube channel open for half an hour there and I was listening to it the whole time.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
$20 plus shipping.
Good record.
I was looking to find out how you can get it digitally. I
don't know if it's available digitally. I don't think it's even touched digital format in its whole life.
Oh, really?
They sent the tape away to be mastered. It's fully analog, start to finish. It sounds great. Let us know. $20 plus shipping if you want one of those. Okay, let's maybe Julie, board, or are we doing chat?
We got a couple of good ones from chat. Scott Dent wants to know, Gary, what's your favorite library ever, and why?
Halifax Regional, the new one.
The
old one had a lot of character, but the new one's a state-of-the-art design. As a matter of fact, I can't wait to take this thing in and launch it off the top story. Man, you're looking at 4 flights wide open. Put a little duct tape on the front so nobody gets one in the head.
Are you ever going to get it back?
Well, small kid back.
Have someone on the ground ready.
Oh, yeah, ready. Somebody will walk on it as soon as But it'll be fun to try.
Yes.
I won't tell you where you can still get these, but it is the real McCoy. And boy, they're fun. Doc rail.
There
we go.
Chuck has a question. It's a would you rather question.
Okay.
Would you rather be lost in space in a scuba suit or lost under sea in a space suit?
Oh, understand space suit. Thank you.
Yeah. Easy answer there.
Yeah.
Colin Cameron. Hello from Texas. Hey, Colin.
Hey, Colin.
What's up?
Cheers, buddy.
Kai, Lucy is right in front of me. I can see her. She's not on camera today. Maybe later.
She's snoring.
You want to go to the board?
Sure.
Great.
Sure.
Some really good answers so far. I'm learning a lot. 5, we're going to the drums category.
Yeah.
Where we ask Gary Potts questions about drums and everything involved.
Is this up your alley, Gary?
Did you roll a 1 or? No. I dabble in it.
Okay.
Really.
This is a repeat from last week. This is what was your first paid gig? Kai asked the same question in the comments last week. We got a great answer. So let's just pick another board question.
Okay.
Right? We already got that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We answered that one last week.
Give us a quick rundown while I roll again.
74, 75, Annapolis Royal Fire Hall. Can't remember the name of the band.
Couple $100.
Couple $100
in your pocket. 14 years old.
Yeah.
However,
Well, 15, about to be 16 that year. So, yeah.
Okay, we rolled a 3 and a 3. This is the category called shooting blanks. We have an incomplete sentence, and Gary has to fill it in. You want to read this one, Tom? Can you say that, Tom?
Yeah, you just hold it up a little bit, like just lift it a bit.
Just enough to cover Tom's
There you
face.
go.
There you go.
Just like another inch.
Huh?
There you go.
Okay.
Sometimes all you need is
Love.
Okay.
aw,
Oh, that's sweet.
Lovely.
And was listening to that earlier today. So
To the Beatles. That's right.
Yeah.
We heard that tune later.
I'm gonna say that would make a great song.
Why has that not been written? All you need is love. It's catchy.
really, we'll make the horn line. Dun, da, 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 da.
I think we're onto something here. Let's
Hey.
let's have a Zoom meeting later and write this thing. Okay?
Record that. Yeah.
All right.
Jody Kale wants to know, if you were a tree, what kind of tree would you be?
Oh wow. Beechwood.
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 Is
Yeah.
there a reason for that, or
No,
no?
I just like beechwood,
Beechwood,
driftwood.
yeah.
Yeah. I guess it's a part of a dead tree.
A whole tree, like a drift tree.
Like a piece of driftwood.
A whole
Right.
tree, a whole drifting tree.
Yeah.
So we've just established that Gary has wood.
Yes. And he's looking to drift.
Yeah. He's going to branch out.
Down that mighty Mississippi.
Trevor Rulin wants to know, who did you play with that made you starstruck?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That is a good one. I guess sitting in with Jeff Healey for a few tunes.
That's cool.
Where was that show?
That was he came to a matinee we used to do at the old Secretary's Pub underneath the Misty Moon on Barrington. We're now the condos up there now. Originally, I think it was the old Zellers downtown. Way back when, and yeah, because the Moon was on Gottingen first, then Kent Road, then down there.
Okay.
So I guess that would have been around '85.
Sweet.
And they had also a big pub downstairs, and used to do a matinee down there. And
And he came in, sat with.
he was playing
with-
upstairs at the Moon.
And he came down to sit with your band.
Yeah.
Right. Great.
Yeah.
Remember what tune he did?
Not really, did a couple, well, much as he wanted, really.
Okay.
You know, and yeah. It's funny, I disc jockeyed and video jockeyed at the Moon upstairs at night. So you get away with the matinee. It's fun.
Cool, man. Let's go to the board. Julie, what do you think?
Oh, and Donnie Walsh.
From
Yeah, Mr. Downchild.
yes, Downshot. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna go to the board right now, and we're back into the drums category. You've been doing a lot of Zoom meetings, Tom?
I've done one or two.
Yeah.
Work was okay, but has now started to dry up, which I kind of figured it would.
Oh,
Which is good, though. I'm going to play more guitar.
cool.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot of time to practice. That's not a bad thing.
I'm learning the hardest solo of my life right now.
Which one?
I'm learning the full guitar solo in Bill Doggett's Big Boy, and it is busting my ass.
Shit, I'll have to listen. I'm not familiar.
It's I think it's Billy Butler playing, and it's just staggeringly good.
Sweet.
Even harder.
We have another repeat question. What was your worst gig? You just answered that, right?
Pretty much.
Whoop. All right, rolling again. Going to the board. Number 6. Oh, it's my
We
favorite
got to roll
category.
another one for which number down, but
Oh, yeah, shit. I'm only rolling once. Whoops. So we're in the, thank you.
6.
We're in the space category. I've just been taking the first one, man. And number 1.
And so
I just knew I was going to roll that, so that's why I've been
yeah, right, you were
messing
just-
up and taking the
just
first.
reaching for him.
Okay.
You knew.
What is the best galaxy?
500.
The one we're in.
3.
The one we're in. I think as tiny as we are.
You like this one?
You mean to look at? Oh God, there's a few, but stuff you can see with like ground-based telescopes you could have in your backyard. Decent size, and 8 would be good. Yeah, M51, the pinwheel, beautiful thing, and there's lots of like just little gobs of stars to look at out there. You can barely see some of them; they kind of look fuzzy.
But the
But
best
you
one.
put a scope on them, bang.
But the best one is
I'd have to go with the Pleiades star cluster.
Oh.
Yeah. The Seven Sisters, for sure.
I don't know much about astrology. Are we in that?
Astronomy?
Astronomy.
Oh, no, we're about 400 plus light years
Away.
away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Just a big gob of stars.
Justin Saint Laurent, who recently celebrated a birthday.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Justin.
Happy birthday, Justin.
Wants to
Happy
know
birthday, Justin.
what have been the biggest advantages and disadvantages of having teeth?
Again.
Well, you know,
Gary, the look on your face there for a second was priceless.
I almost just blew them out for something to do. Yeah. There, you see the advantages. Well, you get your face back with them, and it's chewing is fun. I highly recommend that to anybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a good practice
Chewing.
to get into. So yeah, there's the two biggest things really. Like just
And the worst thing was probably the process you went through to get them was
the
probably the
worst
disadvantage,
was going through
which wasn't fun.
the time,
Yeah,
but worth it,
You look great.
right, Justin?
you do. You do. Julie, where are we going now? Board?
Board, yeah. Gotta find a question here.
Okay. Buck, what was the one you asked last week and we cut the show off right before we could answer it?
6.
Okay, yeah, 6. We're in the space category. I rolled a 6, and the question is going to be number 5. What is going on with Beetlejuice? Beetlejuice is what again?
It's great movie.
Yeah, but there's a
Great movie,
there's a
to say the least.
space thing about called Beetlejuice.
Yeah, well, it's a I'm trying to get everything right here. It's kind of like a giant red, and it's in the constellation of Orion, and it's like, I believe, the shoulder. Yeah, I don't think it's the tip of the bow. The shoulder of Orion. Anyway, it's giant. I mean, bigger than anything you can really wrap your head around. And
Why are people paying attention to it?
it's old because it's giant red. It's probably about to go kaflooey in
Oh,
1,000 years, or
it's that old. It's about it's almost done.
it's been doing this lately.
So that's why people are
Expanding, contracting.
watching
When
it.
it contracts, the brightness goes like,
Oh, crazy.
then it blows up a little bit and eases off. And
Wow.
so they're watching it closely. Nice and close anyway. 1,500 light years.
Well, thanks for the rundown, man. I feel like can you get that's Julie?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Great.
Buck has a question. If you had to go in a witness protection program due to an FBI scandal, what would you choose for your new name?
Could be anything but Gary Potts.
Rob Smith.
Rob Smith.
Harry Gotts.
Perry Gotts.
Or maybe Robert,
Nobody would ever figure that out.
maybe Robert Valentine.
Robert Valentine.
Completely inconspicuous.
It's going to be Rob something.
Lance Mania.
Lance Mania. Where did that come from?
I don't know, isn't that in a movie or something?
I don't know.
Lance Mania.
I don't know.
We're going to have to look that up.
Yeah. We'll go back to you on Lance Mannion.
Yeah.
Let's do a board question right quick here. Back into the space category. Wow.
Oh.
It's been all space. And our
Maybe
question
1
is-
5. Nope.
No, I rolled a 5. We already had that question.
4.
4. Okay. What?
Barely just getting no hits.
Yeah, would you rather? We haven't gotten into that one either. Okay, so if you woke up tomorrow on the moon with all the proper survival gear, like you can breathe, you're not worried about that, what would be your first course of action? So you can breathe.
Like just woke up there.
You just wake up tomorrow morning, go to sleep here, wake up on the moon. You got all the gear, so you can breathe. You know, you're not like gonna die. You got some food for a while. So then, what do you do? What's the first move?
Have a whiz.
Have a whiz. Then what? What's your first?
Maybe crap in the suit itself doesn't. I'm hoping it takes care of that. You know.
First move is have a good crap in the suit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And hopefully the suit takes care of it for you. You know.
Yeah. Well,
because
sounds like
you went to sleep on Earth and you woke up on the moon. That's going to be.
Sounds like you're gonna have yourself time up there.
Do some crap.
Okay. Cool.
Shirley Jackson wants to know, what's your favorite dinner to cook?
Oh, gee whiz, I like everything. Pasta.
You do make mean pasta. And chicken soup. You make a great chicken soup.
Well, there you go. Chicken soup wouldn't be my first choice, but lobster, scallop, fettuccine. You only got to make it like about the portions like that, right? Because
it's so rich.
If you make it like that, it'll kill you.
Yeah.
But they're fun to make. Time consuming, as you know, Tom.
We got a really good question coming in hot from Carter Chaplin. It's getting a lot of buzz. How many times have you thrown up at Barely's?
I need a drum roll sound for this one.
I know.
You need the gong.
Yeah, definitely a gong question.
I got the gong for the answer on this one.
That is
The
a
Leslie gong. Never.
Hold it up. Let him see the gong. Hit it again. Never. Well, if you say so, I believe you.
Yet.
I'm sure we can sneak in there tonight if you want to give one. Is it locked? Barely's is locked up, yeah.
Locked up in the alarm, yeah, sure. But that'd be fun. I don't know, officer. We just thought we'd break in, throw up, and leave. We didn't want anything.
Yeah. Rich Knowles wants to know if you're keeping up your pool game. Well, how could you, right?
You mean cleaning them? Yeah, that season's coming up. But no, Rich, I haven't touched a table. Haven't got one. Lucky people that do.
Yeah, it'd be nice to be stuck with that.
Maybe
Cool
just
table.
practicing all the time. And yeah.
Cool.
How's your game, Rich?
Yeah, let us know, Rich. Are you practicing? You got a board or a table?
Mita Kita wants to know, which people would you have in your band if you could pick and choose from anybody from anywhere?
I would say all the guys I know and love and play with right here. Because it's, you've been doing it for a while. I mean, sure, it'd be nice to, do a couple of tunes with Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, you see him on the Global Citizen show last night?
I did not catch that yet, but I will get to it.
He was good.
Yeah.
So you're saying the grass is not always greener. You're happy with the people you play with. Well, that's cool.
I like it. Yeah.
That's cool.
I mean, I love meeting new people and playing with them. Yeah, it takes a while to get, comfortable and learn things about each other.
Yeah. Rich says he's bored silly, but that you're in trouble with your pool game.
I think we all are. Yeah. Unless you got a table at home.
Was Rich up on her home?
No, I don't think so.
Oh. Maybe he's just mind practicing.
It's like I learned to juggle in my mind.
I just sit down and visualize the balls going in the holes.
Whoops, drop one.
He's
There's a Nick Balls joke there somewhere.
Yeah, I think we missed a good one. Oh, Rich, you're fixing my amp. Thanks, man. let me know how it's going. That's sweet. Yeah. Okay.
I like that.
Give me a shout, Rich. Thanks for taking care of my amp for me, man. We're gonna do a board question now. Tom, you ready?
You bet.
All right. I think. Oh, number 2. Okay, this is the Barely's category.
Uh-oh.
Our first time in the category this evening. And our question's number 3. Tom, you hang out at Barely sometimes.
Once in a while.
Why don't you read this one to Gary?
Love to.
Is this a repeat again? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, roll again.
Just a little bit over to the side there.
Which side?
Your left.
Thanks.
There you go. What's the worst fight that you've seen at Barely's?
That's a different version of what we had before, right? You can answer that.
The worst
Yeah.
fight.
The worst fight.
Okay. Thank you, Jody. It's a lot of fun.
What Jody said.
She said she'd like the show.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
What is the question? The worst fight?
The worst fight.
Do you
Yeah.
remember what the other worst fight was?
That you said?
Yeah.
Well, was that the same question as you got 20 minutes ago?
I don't think so.
No.
No, let's go with it.
Worst gig.
Oh, yeah.
There's something about fighting at Barely's. Maybe it just went by in the comments. I didn't say it.
Worst fight? Worst
okay,
fight?
We're good. So what's the worst? The worst fight? Probably seen a few, but like the ugliest. And was Buck involved?
No, he wasn't. It's such funny. It's such a non-violent place to begin with. Like,
Have you seen a couple fights there?
I've seen a couple of incidences.
Almost fights.
No, I would call both of them, or 3, maybe 4 or 5 of them fight.
What's the worst one?
I can't tell you the worst one. The funniest one, though, was on a Sunday night. There was it's funny, 2 girls. Kelly Fawcett might have been there. Maybe. No, I think Matt Head was. Brad, myself, Morrow. Anyway, it's a rather aggressive person, a girl, who was rather aggressive with another girl's boyfriend, and kind of right on the dance floor, trying to lure him out to dance. And while she was
So the band's playing. You're playing, watching this from the kit.
and where everybody's kind of watching the floor, going, "Oh, that's so and so. This could be weird." And it turned out a little weird. One of the girls dancing on the dance floor, like I said, trying to entice this other girl's boyfriend, and the other girl with the boyfriend was kind of petite, like maybe 5 feet. And the other woman was probably about 5'8", maybe even 5'9". Anyway, so push came to shove, as the woman on the dance floor went over and literally tried to grab the guy's hand.
Okay, the other
Yeah.
girl's boyfriend.
With the boyfriend, and then danced away. And the other petite woman basically stood up, went point, point, pow, drop kick.
Oh, just one kick.
And they were the only two. The only person on the dance floor was the other woman.
Was that the end of the fight?
Oh, yeah. Sent her into the table 1.
Barely's drama. That was at the Blues Jam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, on a Sunday.
That's
That's the funniest one. Like I said, there's only been so many.
okay. Thanks for the story. Yeah.
there are
Cool.
Once again, the Barely's Sunday night crapshoot.
Yeah. You might get a fight. You never know.
You never
Colin
know.
Cameron has got a question.
I'll be right back. Ask that question.
Being stuck behind the band, you get to look at a lot of butts. Who's your favorite to look at and why?
None of them.
Classic Colin question.
Yeah. Leave it to Colin to go to the Colin. The favorite thing, you see, is when a female gets up on stage to sing.
Who?
Any of them, because the drummer goes. I see more of their butts than their wives do. Every one of you who stands in front of me. It's hilarious. I think about it a lot. Things like that make me smile.
But no best butts.
No best. No, not really.
Yes.
Well, more Scott Brown.
He's got a good one.
Well, Scott Brown.
You've seen a lot of butts. That's true.
Well, Scott Brown.
Brad wants to know what the hell is going on here. That's an apt question.
Tom, you want to take a swing at that one?
Sure.
Do you know?
And I might as well because before he wrote it on YouTube, I just got a random text from Brad saying, "What the hell's going on here?" And I just wrote on what? Anyway, Brad, this is now the second weekly Just Ask Pottsy live YouTube show hosted by Rayo and Julie. It's taking place of the Barely's Blues Jam, I would imagine. This is the reason for the evening.
That's right.
Everybody get in.
So every week you tune in at 8:30, just as one would if you were to go down to the jam, and you get to hear all sorts of questions from the internet, from the board. There's a gong. There's a great song at the beginning with extra verses every week.
Oh, and
There's a special guest star.
feel free to write a verse to the song, too.
Yeah, it just has to run with Potsy, So that's what the hell is going on here.
Are you looking at the comments too, Tom, right now?
Yeah, that's why you see my eyes flicking over. I'm looking at my screen.
He says that your answer is a little bit on the nose. He's looking for an answer more like we're screwed.
Oh, yeah, knows. The Rayo on Gary porn is just about to start.
Yeah. That's the premium version. You got to spend $6.99 a month for that. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, we got maybe tighten Tom up.
And we're going to do a couple more board questions,
Right.
Yeah. Tom looks good. Okay. We got Tom. We got the iPad on a snare stand.
Thanks, guys.
It looks like you're sitting there on the couch right along with them.
Yeah.
I know. I feel like I'm sitting on the couch.
I know. It's so
You
great.
are.
Third
Aren't you?
category. We're back to the Barely's category. Nope, sorry. Shooting blanks. Number 3. That's the shooting blanks category where Gary fills in incomplete sentences. And we have question number 3, which is I'm not too sure about blank. So
Life.
Not too sure about life. Cool.
And you can't say love in this one.
No. It's either life or love. It's love. It's life this time.
Life.
I like this category because they're like rapid fire question and answer. Boom, boom. No need to elaborate.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do one more board.
We're speedy like Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, yeah. We're moving right through. And we're back
It
to.
moves at a good clip.
Yep, it does. Back to
Shooting blanks.
shooting blanks. Third category here. And question number 1 is taken. So we'll do number 2. Shooting blanks number 2. What's going to be on this card? The best thing about winter is blank.
It's over.
So are you a winter or summer guy?
Yeah, more spring, summer, fall.
Not winter.
Depending if we have a mild one like this year, sure.
But the best thing about it is it's
Over.
gone.
Yeah.
Cool.
Also, we don't have another one like 2015.
Ooh.
That was the nasty.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, but we could go out.
What?
Yeah, if there was anything open. Yeah.
Keith Hallett wants to know if you've ever been arrested, Gary.
Yeah.
Elaborate.
Yeah, we'll need a backstory on this one. So.
Real quick. Grandma weed, late 70s. That's it. Possession. It's done.
Yeah. Well, what happened to you?
Nothing. Got a fine.
Didn't linger in your life for 12 years after that?
No.
Okay.
No.
Cool.
And funny, these days now, like selling weed is considered an essential service. Only became legal last year. Before that, it was illegal. Now it's an essential service.
I know. You should get some kind of official apology from the province.
At least the art. Yeah.
We have time
The
for a
guy.
couple more. Jody wants to know what you have learned about yourself during this pandemic.
I like to read a lot more than I ever thought I did. And I love playing drums more than ever. And never knew I would miss humans as much as I do.
They're overrated.
Humans? Okay. Tom, do you have any other questions for Gary, or do you think we should go back to the board and you can read one?
Do I have a question for Gary? Yeah, I asked this one last week, but it got lost in the flood. When Andrew says 1, 2, are you sure you know what to do?
As long as I hear the 1, 2, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good on 3, 4. And then it's 1, 2 again. So, yeah.
And then it keeps going like that.
And yeah, it just kind of keeps going. But yeah, I particularly like when he calls the and 4.
Right.
Sweet. So you do know what to do. I always thought you did.
I say you do.
I'm going to roll a board question here, Tom. You want to read it to Gary Potts?
Love to.
We've been going for
Coming up on 50?
45,
45,
almost
45?
50 minutes.
Call it 45.
Cool.
Well, if it goes to midnight, you know.
Yeah, we're going to do an hour today, right?
Yeah.
If we're still having fun. We're in category number 4.
Oh no, we lost
Tom?
Oh,
You're paused. There you are. Okay.
Barry Cook was interrupting me with a phone call.
Don't scare us like that, Tom.
Jeez, Tom.
Oh wait, I didn't roll the question. I rolled category number 4. I didn't roll the question yet. I keep doing that.
As always, I blame Barry Cook.
Song number 3. Is Barry Cook watching right now?
He has trouble. He was logged in last week, but he couldn't chat for some damn reason. It wasn't working for him.
Oh,
Assuming he was calling me to express his frustration at once again not being able to participate with all his favorite friends.
he can watch, but he can't chat, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I wonder how else he could get to us. Anyway, I'll talk to you this week, B. We'll figure something out. Okay. You want to handle this one, Tom?
What category? Shooting blanks?
Yeah.
No, it's Reading Rainbow. This is the category about books and book-like things. Do you see that?
Just got to go to your right a bit. Perfect. And then just up a little. Okay. Oh, this is a great one. What would the title of a book be about Andrew Gillis's life?
What would be the title of a book about Andrew Gillis's life?
Well, you know, maybe.
Is that the title?
Did you write that question, Tom, and put it on the board in that spot? It sounds like a question.
That book so damn fast.
It sounds like one you might have written. Geez, I don't know.
What about 1, 2? You know what to do. Gary knows what to do.
You know what to do, parts 1 and 2.
Gee, maybe I don't know. My life as powerful glue.
Brad said Ghost in the Machine.
Ghost in the Machine. Yes. That sounds more like that sounds like the film about his life. We can make the book into a film for sure.
Absolutely. Good one, Brad.
Cool. Right on. We got about 10 minutes left. We can sneak a few more questions in. I think there's a chat question, Julie.
yeah, this is coming from John. Sorry for not getting to your question last week, John. Sometimes I just don't see them. Is it wise to put a pair of AR-7s in the back of the Datsun 510 wagon to listen to Queen?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because I've done that. I think he knows that.
Does John know the story?
Probably. Craig power play cassette player back in the in a Datsun 510 wagon. in the 70s. And had a pair of bookshelves, and the Craig power play drove 24 watts. So it was more than enough to power those things. And with the wagon, it was awesome. Just flop the seats down. It was like a freaking concert hall.
Right on.
Yeah. Threw some extra wire on them. And you could just pull them out of the back of the open hatch and put them on the roof and
Fucking like
blast
tailgate.
them.
Perfect for a tailgate party.
Yeah. And AR7s were like deluxe little bookshelves.
What happened to that car?
Same way as the speakers.
What happened to them?
They wore out.
We're out.
They wore out.
Okay, let's. I think we're gonna go back to the board. Yeah, and we're. How many questions do we have left here, Julie? How much time do we have for questions? Two questions left. Let's do a board and a chat question. If any more come up here. Jody wants to know, Tom, if you're freebasing.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just really enjoying himself right now. This.
I'm trying. I ran out of vape juice, and I found a place in the province selling it, and it's tobacco flavored, which is not my normal route. And I have to admit, I'm kind of liking it.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Is that nicotine vape juice?
Yeah, but low grade nicotine.
Sweet. Hey, we're back to the space category, number 6. And the question, we only have 2, 3, and 6 left. See if I can roll one of those 3 numbers. I got a 6.
Before I forget, Dale Schmidt, good one, the Corvair Chronicles.
A story about Andrew Gillis's, the name of a book about Andrew Gillis's life.
I smell a slight theme this evening.
The Corvair Chronicles. I thought
Andrew Gillis.
The Last Corvair.
Carter Chaplin.
What? We say. Can't see him. Oh, 24 watts of sex. That's the.
That's what a cassette deck was back then, Carter.
That's the Andrew Gillis episode of Blood Nuit.
Who is going to risk getting a cell phone with FaceTime over to Andrew Gillis so he can guest on this one time?
Yeah, so we have to hook him up with some tech. Maybe, we can hook him up this week.
Well, you'd probably want to do it Monday because it might take him all week to figure it out and reposition it in the right spot to do it.
Yes. Let's do that. Okay.
We can work on that.
Here we go with our second last question. This is from the space category, and the question is, if you were put in a pod and launched into space, what would you hope for?
To get rescued.
For a ship to come alongside.
Saying maybe they'd launch one just to get me or us back. I don't know.
I can understand your feelings on that one.
Yeah.
Okay, last question of the day. Again, before we finish up, if you were here earlier listening to the Wrong Planet Band, this beautiful vinyl record is $20 plus shipping, coming from PEI. Some good Charlottetown boys, Norm Love, Steve Love, and Craig Meek in the band. So just make a comment that you like it or message the page and we'll hook you up. Julie, where are we going for our very last question?
Scott Doubt wants to know your favorite Tom Bona Maple Blues Award.
Drummer?
Maybe he means favorite award that Tom has won. Tom Bona won.
Maple Blues Award, Drummer of the Year, I guess.
Drummer of the Year?
I guess.
Great. Let's do one more audience.
He's probably on a Juno something somewhere. We only just met face to face.
Are there any more? Is there one last? No, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, that's it, everyone.
Thanks everyone for tuning in tonight.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks for joining us.
Same time, same place.
Stay sane.
Thanks for coming in, Tom.
Thanks, Tom.
It's been a privilege.
Good to see you.
Who's our iPad guest next week?
We don't know.
Do we know?
We know who it's supposed to be.
We're gonna find somebody.
We'll find somebody.
Okay.
We'll let you know.
I have the extended version of our theme song. There's a couple audience versus. Here we go. Whether your game is gin or Yahtzee, roll the dice and just ask Pottsy. Don't get in a plane and do a kamikaze. Your chances are better if you just ask Pottsy. If really hard questions is all you've got, see, don't friggin' worry about it, just ask Pottsy. If you're clumsy in your life and you make lots of dropsies, here's a guy who can help, just ask Pottsy. If you don't have a filter and you need to make a coffee, call up your number and just ask Pottsy. There's all kinds of ways to be nice or naughty. To learn all about it, just ask Pottsy. Bored of co-viding and tired of Yahtzee, 8:30 Sunday night, just ask Pottsy. If you're unsure why your guts are rotsy, sober up, then just ask Pottsy. Just ask Pottsy.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Night.
Have a good one. See you later, Tom. See you, everybody.
Take care, all.
Next week.
Yep.